Don't panic. I'll get you. Why don't I do everyone a favor and kill you right here? I'm coming, Ghoul. Hang in there. Where do you think you're going? I'm on my way.
Watch out! The rope's going to break at any moment!
What are you doing? Did you really think you could get away like that? Say bye-bye, Rufus. Cletus, no!
Cletus!
Ah! Oh dear, what have I done? Ow! Ow! Oh! Ouch! Ow! Ow! Oh! Ouch! Oh! Oh!
Bring it on!
Yeah.
Wow.
Long live Rufus, our spearhead!
Yay!
Good idea. Now, I just have to fasten the end somewhere, and I'll have the perfect catapult. Nothing happened.
Just a second. How can I help you?
I'd like to order some takeout.
Very well. Just make your choice from the menu. Is this your order?
Yes. Why?
Right. That comes to, 0 zloty.
That deserves a large tip. Let's say 30%.
How very generous.
And you can keep the change.
What's that supposed to be?
A fortune cookie. Since you're bragging about your oh-so-terrific fisherman's luck, maybe you could prove it for a change.
If that's all. There you go. I won. Hooray.
What? Show me.
Nothing doing. I won that. And I always wanted to be, a member of the Platypus Club.
But it was my cookie.
Ah, shut up. Here's your stupid membership card. I'm already a member of that silly club. Once accidentally fell on a scratch card. And now, leave me alone with your nonsense.
I'm a member of the Platypus Club now.
Congratulations! You are now officially part of the platypus community.
Will I be expected to shave my head or wear robes?
Nope, but you get a free copy of the Platypus Field Guide.
Is there no way to avoid that?
Keep it safe. Someday it might save your life.
The Big Platypus Field Guide, 3rd edition. Let's see if it says anything useful in there. This is interesting. Apparently, in every generation, there is one platypus of each type that guards the nests against thieves. The eggs of these nest guardians are well hidden by the mother. There are 4 types of platypus, so a total of 4 nest guardians. Of course, I just need to find the 4 nest guardian eggs and hatch them. Then the corresponding platypuses won't be on the menu anymore, and I can finally invite Goal to dinner. This plan is like so crazy, it just has to work. According to the field guide, this is a flying platypus egg. Cool! That's just what my collection was missing! Exactly. My platypus catapult is loaded and ready for action. Well then. Whoa! A perfect trajectory! I'm sure that can be used a second time. Here, Platty Platty. Look at the yummies that Papa Rufus has. It should be possible to build something useful out of it. A landing net for flying platypuses? No, actually. Yes, of course. That looks just like the landing net from the picture in the field guide. It's a good thing I'm such a brilliant inventor. Otherwise, I would have had to practice trial and error forever. Here, Platty Platty. Ha! Got it! Let's go, my duck-billed friend. There's a nest to guard. Hey, Dad.
What is it now? Can't you see your old man is busy?
I did it! The menu at Chez Schlumpy is platypus-free.
Took you long enough. Had to go looking for platypus eggs first, did you?
Ha 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 ha. Yeah, the very thought is absolutely hilarious. So will you let me reserve a table now?
No.
No!
No! There's more to a date than fine food and a grand view, Rufus.
No! As in, no?
Yes. You also need to impress the lady with your manners. This is an Elysian we're talking about, right?
I've got burns and blisters, 2 chilblains, and several platypus bites, and you say no?
What about a poem?
Got burns and blisters, that's no lie. You still want more? Don't make me cry.
Not for me. For the lady.
Nah, somehow I can't imagine that poem would please her.
I can see it now. The sunset is magically reflected in the champagne, making the sparkles light up her tresses of gold.
It's more like orangey.
Schlumpy is serving dessert, and then I recite the poem.
You mean I recite the poem?
Yes, of course, you. Well, are you well-versed in the lyrical arts?
Sure, well enough to tootle my own horn.
No reason to worry. I happen to be a master poet. I just have to read through a few more volumes of poetry until I find the right verses.
No, Dad, that'll take forever.
Patience is the most prominent feature of a romantic, Rufus. No poem, no table. Got it?
He'd better think again. I've been listening to that doddering old fool long enough. I'm going to solve this problem my own way, a la Rufus, with another truly brilliant move. Don't go away. I'll be back soon.
Forget that line. Not even an 8-year-old would buy it.
Knock, knock. You know quite a bit about poetry, don't you?
I'd be a lousy poet if I didn't.
Was that a yes or a no?
Please don't tell me you need my help with a poem.
I need your help with the poem.
No.
But it's for a lady, and,
Most importantly, it has to come from within you.
isn't it also important that it rhymes? You know, towards the end.
Not necessarily.
And the meter, what about that?
No matter, as long as it comes from the heart. Just give it a try.
Bad punzel, bad punzel, wringle, wrangle, runzel.
Not bad at all. It's original, it's bold, and it's got this certain, artistic opacity. Bravo! I think you're ready.
What? But no!
Go get her, Tiger.
I have a feeling he was only trying to get rid of me. Knock knock!
You again?
Hey, Dad.
What is it now? Can't you see your old man is busy?
I know which words I'll use to impress Goal.
Don't make a fool of yourself.
Too late. Bad punzel, bad punzel. Ringle, wrangle, runzel.
You'd better let Daddy do this.
I may not be good at waxing eloquent, but I've got this.
What, earwax?
A prompter. The poet will whisper the right words to me.
That poor wretch who lives below me? What could he possibly whisper to you? Must you really play the piano after midnight? Doesn't sound so romantic to me. But it doesn't matter. I found just the right poem.
I'll do it my way.
Oh, the kid wants to stand on his own 2 feet. Almost. As you like it. Why not? I am going to reserve that table. And you take this.
What is it?
It's the invitation for Goal. According to all the rules of etiquette, when she reads this, she will most certainly show up for our date.
My date, you mean?
Exactly. But first, let me give you a few more hints. From father to son.
Wow, that was pretty moving. He even let me borrow a suit. Maybe he's not such a bad guy after all.
What just happened? I must have been unconscious. No wonder with the air in here.
Forget about it. Once the fungal spores have settled into your lungs, you can breathe normally again.
Huh? What have you got this time?
Well, what do you think? This is an official invitation to a romantic dinner.
Oh, really? This invitation actually meets all the rules of etiquette. Bravo, Rufus. Apparently, I was completely wrong about you. Wait for me later in the old town, all right? I'm looking forward to being able to lay aside a few more prejudices against you and Deponia.
Lay aside certainly sounds great.
Oh, Rufus.
Why didn't she show up? I might have guessed that Dad doesn't know the first thing about women. With his terrific tips, it's a miracle that I exist at all. Romance and flowers, my ass. I'm gonna let him have it. Dad? What's been going on here? Flowers? Champagne? That louse! If this is what it looks like, the old philanderer might as well, start digging the grave for his burial at sea. Right. What's this? I need a radio. Why would the old fart need a radio? Unless... Oh, I don't believe it. First he steals my date, and then my brilliant idea with the prompter. That miserable old dirtbag. If that doesn't beat all. Stealing my date from right under my nose! Your own son!
Excuse me? You're Rufus's father?
He seems to think that. But I'm not.
That is totally... Oh,
I took him in when I was still mayor of Kuvak. We found him in the garbage, kicking and screaming. He's a trash baby.
that isn't true!
Examine your feelings, Rufus. I am not your father.
Now you tell me? Have you no decency?
Ha! Look who's talking.
Cole, you don't understand. This guy has...
Has what? Standing? Style. A clean suit. You see, unlike you, the captain knows how to treat a lady.
But...
You heard the lady. Do I really need to call an attendant and have you removed by force, kicking and screaming? Just like the trash baby that you are?
Really? I'll get you for this.
Ugh, has the wind changed? Something smells a bit off.
Just an insignificant little breeze, dear, that's all.
All right, so I farted. But that doesn't make him better than me. I am so gonna rain on his parade. I will teach him a lesson so tough that it was dropped from the curriculum of the School of Hard Knocks. Why do you have to do this anyway?
I won't say.
Do I have to get a memo that says I need secrets?
Oh, stock market news.
Oh, come on, Crane. Hey, psst. You know about poetry, right?
Sure thing. One of my platypus poems even made it to page 3 of the Platypus Daily.
I see I've come to the right place. Here.
What's this? Radio?
Oh yeah, you'll need it. It's, a romantic matter.
Platypus romance or human romance?
Shh, it's starting.
I have prepared something very special for you. The icing on the cake. A poem in your honor. Okay, here we go. The poem.
Pardon me?
The poem.
Go ahead. That was your cue.
Oh, I've got just the thing.
Give it your all.
You're cuter than a battybus. You look just like a platypus? Uh-oh. Oh, yuck. What? Hey! What the? Wait!
You were right, Rufus. Seagull is an idiot. It was very noble of you to try and warn me about him. Thank you. I owe you an apology, Rufus. Your foster father may act all sophisticated, but in reality, he is nothing but a sub-illuminated cerebral pygmy.
Yeah, just without the stripes.
So, what's next on our agenda?
Oh, well, since you seem to be at one with yourself once again, I suppose we could go ahead with the surgery.
I feel a twinge of regret. I feel so much brighter without my boorish and starry-eyed parts.
Ah, I could get used to the thought of dating 3 goals.
What exactly makes you think this might constitute an adequate contribution to our conversation?
What? It's just that I like every aspect of you, baby.
We had better get on with that surgery. Hand me the cartridges, I'll go on ahead. Meet me in Doc's lab.
She's into me! What's going on here? Janosch?
Psst! I must listen and find out what is going on in there.
Why? What is it that's going on in there? I mean, and what are you doing here anyway?
We are putting your concept into practice. What do you think?
My concept?
Yes, you were completely right, of course. You cannot start a revolution by just sitting around doing nothing. Therefore, we are going to actively snatch the cartridges.
Whoa, wait a minute! Those cartridges contain the mind of my girlfriend.
Girlfriend, in your dreams. First off, Goal is a functionary of the resistance. So, of course she's going to sacrifice herself for the good cause.
Sacrifice? Are you totally out of your mind?
Unfortunately, another organization has become aware of the Ascension's Codex, or could I say, an organization.
What? Do you mean Donna?
Precisely. The unorganized crime has held up in Doc's lab. They took Doc and Girl hostage and are trying to extort free passage. But the revolution doesn't take kindly to extortion. As soon as the clock strikes the full hour, we will system the premises. Actually, Gar left us disturbing. Liebold and I will hold this position.
What? But that's completely insane.
So it is.
I know these people. They'll stop at nothing. You're just gonna get yourselves killed.
Or me, as it is. Such is the fate of a freedom fighter, always ready to die for the good cause.
Please, don't act just yet. Maybe I can think of something.
What will you do?
What else? I'm going in there now.
But the place is crawling with unorganized criminals.
I can handle them. Hey, open up. It's me, Rufus.
Yes?
Yoo-hoo, can I come in for a moment?
That won't work. You can use the portal soon, but first, you have to do something for me. Here.
What's this? Another remote?
Yes, it's Liebold's. It seems to be an older model, but
Hey, I know how to use a remote.
yeah, of course you do.
Liebold is the fat one, right? I'm only asking because I haven't seen an implant.
You can do it. When you're finished, you can use the portal. Then I'll explain everything.
Huh? What portal?
Trust me, and not a word to Janosch.
What was that? Huh. I wonder what all these buttons do. Ah, I'll just push the biggest one. And zap! Oh, look at me. I completed an important mission. Yeah, any monkey could have done that. This sucks. What the? There you are at last. What took you so long? Just because you're from the past doesn't mean there's no need to hurry. Huh? What's going on here? Is that you, Cletus? Don't be silly. I'm your future self, of course. These portals are space-time curvatures, and this is the future. Da 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 da. They call him Rufus. Hey, that's my jingle. Not anymore. I'm more up-to-date, wiser, and way cooler than you. Is that so? I want proof. All right. Anything to make you shut up. A simple test will show that you're nothing but a puffed-up loudmouth. Or you. Exactly. So, what am I thinking of right now? No, wait. I remember now. You're thinking of Zeeble-Zooble. Ha! Missed it by a mile, you clown. Zeeble-Zooble. That doesn't even make sense. You're an imposter. I knew that right away. No, I'm not. I had to say that, so I wouldn't create a time paradox. Yeah, right. Just admit that I won. Why? What were you thinking of if it wasn't Zeeble-Zooble? Well, actually, it was... Hey, future me, old pal. There you are. How's that for a surprise? I told you so. Can we finally get going now? You need to go in there and rescue Goal. So she's really in there? Is she all right? Don't panic. Wink and Nod have been put out of action. What? You overwhelmed them both all by yourself? That was nothing. Looks like you're really me after all. How did you pull that off? You'll soon figure it out yourself. Meanwhile, I'm gonna take care of the rebels. Whoa, is that really a gun? No, it's a banana peeler. Of course it's a gun. Can I try it? Not now. You're headed to the lab. You need to free Goal, remember? Oh, well, I'll go rescue Goal then. I'm sure I'll do it way cooler than you did, and she'll end up being much freer than she did with you. Please do it just as cool as I did, or I'm gonna dissolve. And that is really painful, you know? Me like. Rufus! Yeah, I know. Spoil sport. But afterwards, I'll get the gun, right? Yes, sure! Through the portal? Yeah, okay. And hurry! The clock's about to strike the hour here, and then the rebels will storm the office. Blah, blah, blah. Oh, what an idiot. Doc! Goal! You're alive!
What's going on? Rufus, what are you doing?
Just chilling.
Killing? Bite out his eyes!
That might not be necessary this time, boss. It's Rufus. He's one of us. What were you doing in Doc's asbestos cabinet?
I, needed some asbestos and accidentally got myself locked up.
Really? You gotta be careful. I lost 2 ants that way. But I'm glad you're here. We're trapped here. Some weird extremists are after our ascension codes.
Your ascension codes?
We were just about to add them to our corporate inventory. That's why we have this crowbar. If they don't leave soon, we'll be forced to shoot our way out.
Shoot them all! Tabula rasa!
Wait! I've got a plan.
Get on with it then. Wink's trigger finger is getting all itchy. Blasted nickel allergy.
Doc, are you all right?
Oh, right, the gag. There. Better now?
Yes. All peachy.
Okay, then I can leave now, right?
Yes. Well, you know, it's not like we couldn't use a little help.
I see. What exactly happened?
They came out of nowhere. Well, actually, they came through the door. They just overwhelmed us and took us prisoner. Apparently, they're after the Ascension codes.
You think so?
Well, they did say things like, where are the Ascension codes, and so on. I tried to explain that we can't give them the codes right now. They wouldn't listen.
This element on Donna's temple, is that also an implant?
Yes, I mounted it myself. Why do you ask?
I think I have a plan.
I recommend that you get a second opinion.
You wouldn't happen to have a remote for Donna lying about?
Hey, of course. I do have one, come to think of it. It should be in the drawer, over there. But you would have to get pretty close for it to work.
Just leave that to me.
Do I have a choice?
Nope. Let me try something.
I would cross my fingers for you, but being tied up and all that.
No problem.
Hey, what the...
Goal.
Rufus, at last! You've got to get us out of here!
I'm working on it.
Work faster then! After all, you're the one who got me into this mess!
So you're Lady Goal.
And you are about to become Lady Rufus if you don't hurry up!
Doc mentioned that Donna has an implant too.
What are you getting at?
Well, if you would let me remove your cartridge for just a moment.
Don't you dare!
Come on, please, give me that cartridge.
Oh, keep your dirty digits away from my implant! Haven't you messed with my mind enough today?
Can't get me out of your head, huh?
Ugh.
Actually, I could just take the cartridge.
I'm warning you!
Really? What would you do?
I could bite off your fingers for one thing. What do you mean? Ugh. Have you got a hole in your trachea?
No.
Want one?
Wow. Doc keeps a bottle of champagne in his office.
What? Where?
Sorry, Goal. You'll thank me for this later.
May I? Super. 2 more remotes. Great! That should get things moving. Let's see. There's a label on the bottom of one. Hey! It says Donna! That should be useful. And on the other... Ha! Well, hello! This is the remote that future Rufus gave me earlier. The one that belongs to Liebold. Obviously, I have a plan. I just don't know what it is yet.
Hey, what are you doing?
Nice body. Although the eye patch might impede my aim.
Don't!
No, it's fine, actually.
Was that necessary?
Did you have a better idea?
Yes!
Too late.
Oh well, one less worry at least. Now all we have to do is subdue the rebels. All we need is a new
Don't say it.
plan.
Oh,
I can feel a flash of inspiration ambling in my general direction. Particles of ingenuity are wafting through the air. Use vacuum cleaner engine with bubblegum? Perhaps later.
does it always have to be a complicated plan?
I thought that's what you like about me.
You seem to confuse me with Spunky Goal.
Spunky goal. But of course, I've got Liebold's remote, right? Everything is slowly falling into place. My past self is going to insert Spunky goal in Liebold. She will then subdue Janosch while I take care of Garlev. And voila, we're out of here!
Past self? What are you talking about? Can't we just leave the same way you came in here?
No, we can't. Because of the temporal coherence and the spatial thingamy and so forth. It's complicated.
Isn't it always?
I'll explain it to you later. Now, we need to find Spunky Goal's cartridge.
Here, might as well take this one.
Hey, awesome! You're not half bad.
Only 1/3, actually.
Just trust me. You go free the others. I'll take care of the rebels. But first, I'm gonna grab a gun.
And I get Donna's remote.
If it makes you happy. Oh man, this is gonna be so totally epic! Finally, I've got a gun too! Ha! And who's the better man now? Huh? Stupid future Rufus. Yoo-hoo! Can I come in for a moment? Uh-oh, that must be me from the past. The clock's about to strike the hour here, and then the rebels will storm the office. All right, what a hero. I'm gonna be someone. Yeah, what a moron. Who does he think he is? But now back to the mission at hand. The clock could strike the hour at any moment now, and then I'll be ready. All I need now is a little patience, and nobody beats me at that. Patience. I'd rather wait until they come in, and that will happen as soon as the clock strikes the hour, which shouldn't be too long now. Which shouldn't be too long now. Oh, darn it. Time obviously has no sense of timing. Now, that's enough. Strike, will ya? Oh, come on, strike! Ouch.
Did you hear that? The clock is striking the hour.
And right on the spot.
It's time for your grand entrance, Garlic. Do I really have to? Quick question. Usually it's you who wins at rock, paper, scissors. But usually it's only about who fetches a fresh bag of chips. Stop trying to make excuses. One for all. And today, the one is you.
Rufus, what are you doing here?
There's been a change of plan. Goal is going to hang on to the Ascension codes.
Turning against the Resistance. Whose side are you on then?
Always on the winning side. Well, sometimes.
What the... It's jammed?
Ah, tough luck.
Or not.
Rufus?
Haha, very good. You made it on your own. Come with me. It's not over yet.
Wait a second.
But, Goal, we haven't got time now for that kind of thing. I mean, shouldn't we wait until you're, back in shape? Oh well, why not? You really need to shave. Let's go. I did it! See? I told you I could! Doc, why are you still trussed up? Lady Goal was supposed to untie you.
But she didn't. She escaped to the future through the portal.
She did what? No problem. Spunky Goal is still outside in Liebold's body. She'll make Lady Goal see reason.
That wasn't Spunky Goal. That was a cleaning cartridge for my video recorder. The other 2 goals are still in the machine. Liebold doesn't even have an implant.
But the remote! Oh my. That means I just...
Rufus! What have you done to Garleth and to Liebold? He seems to be quite distressed.
A case of mistaken identity. Hey! Goal! What's this all about?
I am sorry, Rufus. I just have to make one more change to your plan, I'm afraid.
What? Huh? Change my plan?
Yes. Once again, it's complicated. Just like everything that involves you. You cause nothing but chaos. But I'm not made for that. I can no longer stay with you.
Oh, come on. What brought this on? Open up!
Don't even try. The door is bolted. I need a little head start if I want to find Cletus.
Cletus? But what are you talking about? We were going to go to Elysium together. Save the world and all that.
It just doesn't work that way, Rufus. You can't let everybody down and still be the hero. That's impossible.
Hey, impossible is my middle name.
You said it. It appeals to you, doesn't it? You always want what's impossible, and therefore you will never be content. You can't come to Elysium, Rufus, because you carry Deponia within you. Farewell, trash baby.
But wait a sec! But Cletus is a snotty jerk!
Cletus is not a bad person, Rufus. At least no worse than I am, and certainly no worse than you.
I'm 1,000 times better than that pretty boy.
At least you would like to be. I forgave you for splitting my mind, for lying to me, for repeatedly putting me in harm's way, and I forgave Cletus for trying to erase my memory. Now you need to forgive me.
But what about your surgery? We need to put you back together again.
What for? So I will be flooded with doubt again? No thanks, Rufus.
But we were going to save the world together.
That may be true for Spunky Goal and Baby Goal, but I am neither as idealistic nor as adventurous as they are. I just want to go home before it's too late.
But I want to go to Elysium with you.
Do you really want to do that? I know you've got something to prove. Because you grew up in the garbage. Because nobody ever believed in you. But would you really be happy if you achieved your goal? No more adventures? No more plans? I don't think so.
But where's the problem? Why can't we save Deponia and still go to Elysium together?
Because it is mutually exclusive, Rufus.
But it isn't. I know I can do it.
This is about what you don't know. Have you ever asked yourself why they want to blow up Deponia?
What's that got to do with anything?
Everything, really. Elysium isn't the paradise you think it is. It is just a vessel, a starship, designed to leave Deponia once and for all, so that we can start over on Utopia, the nearest inhabitable planet. But Utopia is far away. There is only one possibility of generating enough energy to catapult Elysium there. The destruction of Deponia.
What was that? Elysium is... what? A starship?
Now, do you finally understand? If Deponia is not blown up, then Elysium will soon fall back to the planet. We cannot live forever without a home planet. But Deponia is no place to live. We both know that.
Well, what's so great about this utopia?
The grass is fresh and green. The sky is blue. The water runs clear. In other words, it is not Deponia.
Why is this all happening now?
Elysium wasn't designed to float in the atmosphere forever. It took the Organon decades to build the required blast towers. They are distributed all over the planet, and now
Everything's ready. Ulysses' people stuck to their schedule. Elysium needs to be launched now, or it's going to fall back onto the planet.
What if the Council of Elders knew that Deponia was inhabited?
I don't know. Part of me always believed they would stop the blast then, but that was starry-eyed goal.
Okay, I think I understand now, but...
But what?
There has to be a way to accomplish both! Trust me, I can fix everything!
Just like you managed to fix me!
All I want is a second chance!
You had your chance, Rufus. Deponia had its chance. Sometimes things are actually broken beyond repair. You can keep the other 2 cartridges. They contain nothing but doubts and silly ideals. I can't use those where I'm bound. I've got to hurry. Donna's submersible awaits. If I don't make it to Porto Fisco with Cletus by the day after tomorrow, it will be too late. Good luck, Rufus.
But... what a woman.
Are you out of your mind? She's going to kill us all.
I think she's fascinating.
Most importantly, she appears to be the part that knows the Ascension codes. We must stop her somehow.
But we're locked in.
First, untie me, and then we'll think of something. There is always a way.
Yeah, like you need to tell me that.
Malevolent karma, so close to a drama, causes fresh doubts in her heart's disarray, and she left him behind, though still not in one mind, letting her reunite with her fierce fiancé. But if you think it's time for Rufus to resign, so close to the finish line you don't know him at all, for heroes gather momentum on the brink of the Magadon, and enthralled by the squall, they put balls to the wall. The Tsar put balls to the wall.
Rufus! Ah, there you are. Ready for shishash?
Janosch, there really isn't a whole lot of room on the trawler, and,
Yes, it's a shame I can't come. I would love to fight on the front line, side by side like way back then.
way back then?
Well, early today then, but alas, it's not possible. I have a mission of my own.
Uh-huh, well, that takes precedence, of course.
At this point, our organization is simply not large enough to take on the Organon.
You think so?
Therefore, I too will travel to Porto Fisco. I'm in contact with the group there that has also taken up the fight against oppression. The passage is already booked. We are going to establish the resistance shell north, right under the nose of the Organon. How does that sound?
Good luck.
Thanks. By the way, I must ask you a favor in this context. When you are in Porto Fisco, you must definitely pay us a visit. I'm certain that people will want to meet the spiritual father of the movement.
We'll see.
Here, you're going to need this.
What is it?
We have agreed on a new secret knock.
Well, the old one was a piece of crap.
Exactly. Nobody was really able to memorize it.
You know, Janosch, I've really got to go.
Yes, time for you to leave. Adventure is calling!
So it is. It's calling, will you finally shut up, you numbskull?
At last? What kept you?
We'll never catch up to the submersible this way.
It's not my fault. I was harassed by some bum.
Where are we going anyway?
My Donna self mentioned Porto Fisco, so that's where we should go.
I think we should first try to locate the signal from the submersible. I seem to remember there's a radio mast on Isla Watchet. Perhaps I can manipulate the transmitter so that our sonar will recognize the signature of the submersible.
By then, Donna will be long gone. No thanks.
I say I'll watch it.
Bozo is the captain, and he wants to go to Fisco too, right?
We can head for the polar ice cap as far as I'm concerned. Just as long as you finally agree on something.
Enough! I will decide where we're going.
Rufus, those aren't the navigation controls. That's my ear hair remover.
Ah. So, that's Porta Fisco, the former metropolis of the Rust-Red Sea. A real dump, even by Deponian standards. And what is that awful stench? Hey there, socially disadvantaged contemporary.
Is that necessary?
Why, isn't that the politically correct term? I especially didn't say rancid bum, although it was very tempting.
My name is Goon, and if you want to make fun of the homeless, you're in the wrong place.
Hey, don't worry. I'm a friend of the little guy.
The little guy?
Yeah, his name is Wenzel.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Oh, yeah, I'd almost forgotten. The lower classes don't understand the language of the educated elite. Fortunately, I'm well versed in ghetto slang.
Oh, no. Oh, no. Please don't do that.
Hey ho, my brother. What's up in the hood?
Please stop that. I haven't always lived on the street. I'm an academic.
Oh, yeah, now I understand. This is some sort of social experiment, right? You've disguised yourself as a tramp in order to study their customs.
Precisely.
Very clever. I almost fell for it, but not quite. I will admit, your stink is authentic. But as far as your behavior goes, there's a lot to improve. See, I'm very familiar with the habits of the average hobo. I could teach you a few things if you'll answer a couple of questions in return.
But
no objections. I insist. Is that your umbrella?
Hey, hands off! It's the only thing I still own. The weather here on the quay can sometimes be quite unpleasant.
Don't worry, I'm not going to take it away from you. I'm just going to make a couple of modifications. It looks too new.
You think so? Even though it was struck by lightning the other day?
There, that should do.
But now it won't protect me from the rain at all.
Don't be so ungrateful. I'm helping you stay in character. We could practice a little freestyling. As a resident of the ghetto, you only have to master one instrument, the beatbox.
Beatbox?
It's very simple. Like this. Achoo, achoo, achoo. And now, you.
Achoo, achoo.
Rufus got the groove. Rufus got the groove, yeah. Who's cooler than a platypus in hibernation? Who kicks ass in any situation? Who makes ladies faint and shriek? Can't be copied, he's unique. It's Rufus. Yeah, Rufus. Who's got style? Who is cooler? Who can fool her? Who's the ruler? Who is daring, never queasy? Who will soon be in Elysium? Rufus! Yeah, Rufus!
Baum. Baum.
Hey!
What? Huh?
What's that supposed to be?
Well, I thought I'd build in a break.
You know, that's not thinking. That's pushing yourself into the spotlight. I mean, apparently there's no point in trying to teach you to freestyle. Too bad that was one cool song, you bum. You didn't happen to see a submersible go by here?
No, sorry. I left my snorkeling gear in my winter house.
Oh, that's a pity. Oh, wait a minute! You don't have a winter home! That was sarcasm!
You're quick on the uptake.
Yeah, okay. No more sarcasm. All right? Bums, don't use sarcasm. Can you tell me a few things about Portafisco?
Certainly. What would you like to know?
Who lives in the tent?
Oh, that is the tent of the seer. An astounding fellow. They say he can predict the future.
He doesn't know property values in the real estate market, for one thing.
He used to be a wealthy man. They said he could even predict lottery numbers, but his business isn't doing so well anymore. That's why he switched to couples counseling.
He gives relationship advice?
Why not? He's got the ideal qualifications for it.
A psychology degree?
A crystal ball.
How do I get to the Upper Ascension Station?
You can't. The Organon has sealed off all the routes to the Ascension Customs.
You know where I can find the rebels' secret hideout?
Huh? Sure. The entrance is right here in the sewers.
No, I meant the secret hideout.
I only know this one here.
Isn't Portafisco also an Organon settlement?
It's even their central headquarters. Ulysses has his office right by the Ascension Customs of the Upper Ascension Station. It's always been the Organon's job to keep the Deponians away from the high boats. Now there's only one left, and they say it will be leaving the planet very soon. Who knows? Maybe then the Organon will finally disappear from Portafisco. Then all of Portafisco will make a great leap upwards.
Yeah, more than you think.
Pardon me?
Yeah, it's boring, I think.
I can't say I found this story all that boring.
Tell you later. And remember what I taught you.
Sure thing, my brother.
Oh, and, okay, wait. One more tip. Nobody likes a smartass.
Rufus, pleased to see you.
Janosch! Wow. What you built up here is... it's not all bad.
Yes, recruitment operations are running smoothly. I must have underestimated my charisma.
Or the fact that nobody likes being blown to smithereens.
Tony? You?
Rufus?
Ah, you seem to have met. Number 26. This is number 2, our spiritual guide.
Rufus is number 2? That must be a joke.
Yeah, why am I only number 2?
By now, we have won more than 25 people in our couch.
You mean 26?
Precisely, although that is counting the 3 trained dolphins, actually.
And you're complaining about your number?
You're training dolphins?
That's my job here. Got a problem with that?
They are torpedo dolphins.
Ah, I can see how under Tony's care, even peaceful dolphins might be transformed into bloodthirsty implements of destruction. But what's the point of that? I mean, how can trained dolphins possibly help you to capture an elevator headed for orbit?
We've got to work with whatever we can get.
Which appears to be especially true for spiritual guides.
First, we were going for flying dragons, but that proved to be a fatal mistake. That's what I kept telling number 27, but he just wouldn't listen.
There's no more diesel.
Alas. Actually, we needed to run the turbine in the sewers. Luckily for us, the winds out there are offshore right now. As soon as the wind turns, the stink in here becomes unbearable.
The baby dolphins have their pool right next to the service hatch for the canteen? Isn't that a little unsafe?
How was I to know you'd crop up here?
They make cat food out of baby dolphins, don't they?
If anything happens to them, I will kill you. I'm serious. I will kill you.
That wasn't a no. Hey, Janosch.
Ah, Rufus, death to the Organon and so on.
How did you manage to mobilize so many people in such a short time?
I think they are just used to having a planet under their feet. And I also promised them t-shirts with funny prints if we win.
What's Tony doing here?
You know number 26. She joined the rebellion because someone destroyed her hometown.
Yeah, I know. The Organon.
No, not the Organon. Somebody called Eving Bastard.
Never heard of him. What's up with those torpedo dolphins?
Cool, aren't they? If you need them, talk to number 26. But don't expect too much. I had to shell the torpedo equipment to order pizza for all of us.
You sold all the torpedo equipment?
Yes, in the gadget shop in the floating black market. The chopper mat gave me fireproof insurance as a bonus.
Who bought your torpedo equipment?
The chopper mat, just in time before the shop closed.
Donna is hiding underwater.
I almost wish I hadn't sold the torpedo equipment. On the other hand, the pizza was very good. Melted cheesy with the pepperoni.
Isn't it a little too risky to operate directly under the nose of the Organon? Oh, speaking of which, you got a booger there.
A booger? Ooh, icky, icky, icky. But that is exactly the point. You can't see right under your nose, and down here in the sewers, nobody wants to smell either. We are even almost out of air fresheners.
Well, I'm off to hunt submersibles.
I wish you luck. Vive la revolution.
You even have a kitchen?
Certainly. We have to supply our troops somehow.
Wow, that's more than I would have expected of you.
What do you think? We aren't just playing around.
Would your new friend like an orange juice, Janos?
Not now, Mama.
Hello?
Oh, hello. Another new face. Are you one of Janos's little friends?
Hey, listen, I'm the leader of a rebellion against the Organon.
Of course you are. Would our brave leader like an orange juice?
Maybe later. You wouldn't happen to have any cat food?
I'm sorry, my boy, no. I wanted to make some earlier, but the nice young lady pointed out to me that the baby dolphins aren't part of the supplies.
What nice young lady? Well, look who came toddling after me. See? You've never been able to resist my animal magnetism.
Keep it short, okay? I have a job to do here that needs my total concentration.
Guarding dolphins?
Keeping down my lunch.
What are you doing here anyway?
I could ask you the same thing. Didn't you want to go to Elysium with that Gloria?
Her name is Goal.
And where is Goal? Has she already succumbed to one of your brilliant maneuvers? Did you accidentally toss her out of a burning hot air balloon?
Far from it. It was an escape pod.
Or did you saw her into pieces?
Not literally. Goal is waiting outside, and she's in good health. At least 2/3 of her.
One can only feel sorry for her.
Whether you believe it or not, I am the leader.
Oh, heavens. Just like in my worst nightmare.
Oh yeah, so you still dream of me.
I was in therapy because of that.
Well, as much as I'd love to talk about your fantasies of me, your dream man has an important mission. You won't believe everything that's happened to me.
Let me guess. You were almost in Elysium, and then your good nature got in the way once again.
Hey, how did you know that?
Because that's the way this conversation always goes. Next, I say, that's what you said the last time. And you say...
But it really happened that way this time.
Exactly. And even if you are about to say the opposite, you are never going to change.
But I have changed. Darn it. The dolphin pool needs to be cleaned again. Recruit.
Excuse me? I hope I misheard that.
But Tony, I am the leader here after all. I have to make sure that everything runs smoothly, and I can't show you preferential treatment just because we used to be together.
That is...
Is there a problem, Rufus?
I don't think you have your team under control, Janos. Number 26 here actually attempted to contradict me just now.
Oh, is that the fact? I must say, number 26. If the boss gives you an order, then you must obey.
But...
No buts, recruit.
Oh, aye, boss.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
I was wrong. This is a lot worse than my nightmare.
Oh, and by the way, I want my coffee black for the meeting, recruit.
You cannot be serious.
Janosch.
Recruit!
You're out of your minds. I am not your...
Recruit!
Oh, and don't spill any, Recruit.
You're digging your own grave.
Yeah, whatever. It's worth it. I have a couple of questions about the dolphins.
No, you can't train them to sing karaoke with you.
Okay, so much for that idea. But why are the torpedo dolphins so small?
Those aren't torpedo dolphins, you moron. They're their offspring.
Baby dolphins? Oh, how cute.
There. What was that?
What was what?
Your look. You had that look again.
I did not.
Get away from the pool.
Yes, all right, all right. The baby dolphins have their pool right next to the service hatch for the canteen? Isn't that a little unsafe?
How was I to know you'd crop up here?
They make cat food out of baby dolphins, don't they?
If anything happens to them, I will kill you. I'm serious. I will kill you.
That wasn't a no. Why do the dolphins look so sad?
They're depressed.
I can understand that if you're their trainer.
Maybe I should just break a couple of your bones. I think that might cheer them up. They love physical comedy.
How can I cheer up the dolphins?
Jump in front of a moving cruiser?
No, there aren't any cruisers down here.
But it might help. They love physical comedy.
If those are torpedo dolphins, then where are their torpedoes?
Not where you're thinking.
That's a relief.
Janosch sold the torpedo equipment to pay for pizza.
Are you serious? Pizza?
No, there isn't any left.
Oh, darn it. How did you wind up training dolphins?
I told them I used to live with a crazy baboon. Apparently that qualified me.
I need the dolphins' help for my hunt.
No way!
Aw, Tony, please. This is important.
He's right, 26. Rufus needs the dolphins more than we do.
All right. But right now, you won't have much luck with them. They've been totally depressed all day.
Okay, I'll cheer them up. After all, I'm a great entertainer. Oh, look at me. I'm Tony. My hobbies are bitching, screaming, and training dolphins. Yeah. Oh yeah, I've still got it. You can't tell the difference from the original.
Maybe it would cheer them up if you slowly choked to death. They love physical comedy.
You know, I think we should change the subject. All this talk is making me hungry for tuna.
And my ulcer is acting up again.
I have to go. I have important things to do. Leading and whatnot. What? No cynical final remarks?
I thought I'd try something else. I hoped maybe it would make you disappear faster.
Heh, didn't work, did it?
Nope.
Today is not your lucky day, Seagull. My people rummaged through every pile of garbage, but they found no trace of the girl.
She was here. Why would I lie to you?
I don't know. You appear to suffer from an inflated ego, just like your son.
Rufus is not my son. You can do whatever you want with him. But we had a deal. You wanted a tip, and I gave you one. Can I help it if your people are totally incompetent?
You are wasting my time. And I can't stand it when my time is being wasted.
Hey, you! Tone it down a bit. You're scaring the fish.
I'm sorry. It won't happen again. I want every nook and cranny of this junk pile turned inside out once more, and close off all access to the harbor. Even if a rat tries to get out of here, I want to know.
I think I might have something for you to eat.
Really? Wow, I don't know what to say.
No, not so fast. I want to suggest a trade. I'll give you the food, and you give me your umbrella.
I don't know. It's the only thing I still own.
Oh, yum, 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 yum. Yummy food.
Oh, all right. Agreed. Hey, wait a minute. That's just a broken shoe.
Exactly. The appropriate food for a tramp like you.
What? But that's...
No. Thank me later. Bon appetit. There, the tank is full again. Time for a little turbine action.
Where does that terrible stink come from? All hands to the air freshener tree!
What's that supposed to be?
Nothing. I want to teach the baby dolphins a couple of tricks.
You want to do what?
Oh, did I say teach? Show. Of course I meant show. I want to show them a couple of tricks to cheer them up. I don't want them to end up depressed, like their parents.
If anything happens to them, I will kill you. I'm serious. I will kill you.
The nice lady didn't say that. Once she sees how great you are at jumping through the burning hoops, she'll be blown away. So let's go. Alley-oop! They still need a little incentive. Yes! That's the way I can teach the dolphins the hoop trick. Oh boy, Tony will be so impressed. I can hardly wait to show her who's the real dolphin trainer around here. Here, fishy fishy! On the other hand, Tony seems to be really busy right now. Hey, Goal. Everything okay?
And how? Isn't it fantastic here?
Yeah, well, if you're into squalor.
I think it's wonderful.
Says the woman with brain damage. You coming with me to the fortune teller? He lives in the tent.
Ah, fortune teller. Wow. What are we waiting for? Last one, there's a rotten egg. Next year already?
So it is written. It's because of the head. Heralds need to breathe too. Oh, there he is.
Hey, what were you two talking about?
Nothing. Let us begin. So, what do you want?
How do I prevent Goal from marrying Cletus?
What? You aren't a couple? This is couples counseling. I only answer questions relating to your partnership.
Oh, yeah. Let me rephrase that. This is all humbug. You're holding the ball upside down.
I'm afraid not. Here, you are welcome to take a look for yourself.
Where have you dragged me to this time? And who's that with the pipe?
That's the seer.
Seer?
Him, actually.
Oh, I sense a new aura.
And you're about to sense a whole lot of pain. I'm not interested in listening to some esoteric hippy-dippy nonsense.
It's more like couples counseling.
Like what?
Come on, it'll be fun. And I was about to ask a new question. And, what are this week's lottery numbers?
I don't understand what this has to do with your relationship.
Let me rephrase that. Will we be rich? Lottery winner rich?
This is a trick, huh? Well, all right. I'll see if I can perceive anything in the ball. I see that you will be rich.
Oh yeah, I knew it!
Rich in experience. Provided you survive all this.
That's enough. I can't take any more of this.
What?
How about now? We want to hear lottery numbers. Otherwise, I'll tell you what I can read from entrails.
Oh, wait a moment. I haven't said everything yet. The ball isn't telling me the numbers, but it says they are written in the stars. That is bound to help you. Please, don't hit me.
Huh. If this tip doesn't pay off, you'll be seeing stars. I promise you that.
The guru said the lottery numbers were in the stars. I wonder what he meant by that. Ah, maybe he meant that. Playing the lottery has nothing to do with luck. Only with threatening a seer with physical violence. Bingo! The perfect spot for my jacuzzi. Oh, great. Only oily water comes out of the tap. Just what I needed. An island in the middle of the sea.
Baby goal!
Hey, Goal. Everything okay?
Not really. I'm afraid of thunder.
I'm here. All is well. Can you stand in the wading pool again?
Of course. And now?
Wait for it. If my plan works, then you should soon see the light. Because you'll be hit by lightning.
What? And now?
We have to fix these air freshener trees above your head somehow. About like that.
Oh, how pretty. Like decorations for the barbecue Thursday tree.
Here, you'll need this.
Wow, we won the lottery! What were the odds?
About as high as being struck by lightning.
So lucky. It's hard to believe.
Hey, that worked really well.
What worked well?
Aren't you even paying attention while I risk my life here?
Sorry, I must have blinked for a second.
Here, fishy fishy!
What was that?
What do you think? I'm freeing the poor fish from your tyranny.
Those aren't fish. They're highly intelligent sea mammals.
Oh, yeah? Hey, you! Anyone who isn't outside in 5 seconds stays with Tony. Yeah, you're right. They really are highly intelligent. Every trained sea mammal that is ready to fire torpedoes at my fleeing girlfriend, raise your fin. Make Daddy proud. The torpedo dolphins are ready, and I know the position of the submersible. So that's it then.
What? No! Damn it!
Do you think the fact that I used torpedoes to cause a part of her to capsize might negatively affect my chances with goal?
Normally one would assume that, yes. After all, half of her is a third of your girlfriend, or whatever you might call your relationship. We probably need to invent a new term for it.
A dramedy of errors. It fits!
What are you planning to do?
I'm going down there now. Maybe there's a back door.
In a submersible? Sounds rather illogical.
Yeah, but as I'm sure you know, the laws of logic have no effect underwater.
No, that's not true.
Now stop this underwater claptrap and just lower me down, okay?
All right. It's your neck.
Left in the lurch, on the verge of the perch, the search for the submerge was brought to a halt. They stopped Donegal's spins with torpedo dolphins, and finally Hoagland's I cannot exalt. How extendingly aced, he was dragged to the base. Now the bell for the last round was about to chime. The showdown was imminent, and if not, I apprehend the chorus guys will have to work overtime.
The song will work overtime.
Rufus, just where have you been?
I was forced to submerge for a while.
You picked a great time for that. While you were out snorkeling, we were kidnapped by Donna Gold in a surprise attack.
I can't leave you alone, not even for a moment.
She took Gold with her, as well as the remotes and the cartridges.
Nonsense. I've got them right here. Oh crap. There must be a hole in my coat. I keep losing stuff.
This time you lost more than usual. Cletus was here. He took both Golds with him. They're planning to travel to Portofisco in Argus's cruiser.
Argus is here too?
Well, his cruiser is moored alongside that blast tower over there.
Criminy! The blast tower! The rebel attack has already started.
But that's suicide.
You're right. They're completely lost without me.
Oh, Rufus, you really don't know when it's time to give up.
Of course I know that. And it starts with N, right?
At last, I was on the verge of leaving without you. You know what they say about the Organon.
That they resulted from an early attempt to cross human DNA with soya flour?
That we always stick to our schedules.
Ah, you have your mother's sense of humor.
We would have been here sooner if half the tower weren't cordoned off due to fighting. Do you often have armed riffraff hanging out in your facilities?
This ridiculous peasant uprising should be of no concern to you. Still, it seems odd that the Deponians are revolting at this very moment. Do you know anything about it?
It's Rufus. He's trying to stop me.
Rufus? Persistent little fellow. He's an idiot.
You underestimate him.
That's it, baby. You tell him.
He's only half as stupid as he looks.
Double that, and you might have a point.
He just doesn't know when the time has come for him to quit.
Speaking of time, are you ready now?
Just a moment. I left my bag inside.
Get on with it. We will cast off as soon as the engines are warm, with your bag or without.
Cletus! Here. Huh? Cletus? What's he doing? Bomb controls. La la la. Could he be fiddling with the bomb controls? I'm fiddling with the bomb controls. La la la. No, that can't be what it looks like. This is just what it looks like. I'm really messing with the boo, with the bee, with the bar, with the bow, with the bomb controls. That a boo, that a bee, that a bar, that a bow. Rufus got the groove, yeah. But wait, that traitor! He's actually fiddling with the bomb controls. I've got to stop him. Hey, there's Donna's remote and the 2 other cartridges. I'll insert one of them. Unfortunately, Goal's remote is missing. She must still have it on her. No picture, no sound. No picture, no...
Oh, hey!
Shh! Not so loud.
Hey!
We've got a problem. Or rather 2. We'll make that 3. It's been a while since I counted.
What's the matter?
You see Cletus back there?
He's rather blurry. Something isn't right with my eyes. Oops! Oh! Look, Rufus! I'm Donna!
I know.
Feed him to the sharks!
Very nice. Now, can we briefly consider the problem at hand?
Sure! Bring it on!
Cletus is about to return to Elysium with Lady Goal, and just now, I caught him messing with the bomb controls. I think he wants to eliminate the population of Deponia. Then, there would be no more reason not to blow the place up.
Oh, big time meanie. This is hard to believe.
We have to tell Lady Goal about this. She might be a little hard to convince.
Actions are better than thoughts. I learned that from you.
Well, she obviously had a brilliant teacher. If her people skills are only half as good as mine, then... maybe I should follow her, just to make sure.
And therefore, Cletus is the good guy and Rufus is nothing but,
Hey, ladies!
Rufus, what are you doing here?
You missed me, I know. But now's not the time for our big reunification foofara.
Our what?
Has Baby Goal explained everything to you?
I was going to, but it looks like I got some of it wrong. Lady Gold just explained to me why you cannot be trusted.
What? But you were supposed to persuade Lady Goal, not the other way around.
Oh, right.
That was your plan? I was almost going to say you need to think of something better, but you might take that as encouragement.
Well, I do.
Please don't fight.
Don't worry, baby. Lady Goal is about to see her mistake.
Yes, I do see my mistake. The mistake is you. And even Baby Girl isn't quite as naive as you seem to believe.
Right. But, hey, look. Did I just see a funny butterfly in there?
A butterfly? Whee!
You really stop at nothing, don't you?
Well, I'm doing it my way.
Your path just leads you from one disaster to the next. Perhaps that is the right path for Spunky Goal, but it is not mine.
Now listen to me, will you?
Why should I? You're not listening to me either. I'm going with Cletus. You should be glad I'm not setting the organon on you. You have exactly 3 seconds to get out of here. That is my parting gift to you.
But Goal!
1, 2...
Cletus is only taking advantage of you, and when you look down on my burning cadaver, you're really going to regret some of the things you just said. There. So there. And now?
Oh, I'm really getting tired of this stupid implant.
Are you okay?
More or less. Can I have a summary?
Okay. We're in Argus's bomb control tower. I think that Cletus intends to trigger the detonation.
Why, that's slimy! And where is Donegal?
Actually, you are now Donna Goal.
Ew!
Yeah, Lady Goal has got your body, and she's on the balcony outside. She still thinks that everything's fine with Cletus. Perhaps you can talk to her. Maybe she'll listen to herself.
I most certainly will. Luckily, I know how to talk to recalcitrant women. I learned that from you.
Well, she obviously had a brilliant teacher. If her people skills are only half as good as mine, then... maybe I should follow her, just to make sure.
Don't you even notice how little sense you're making?
But I damn well saw it!
Refrain from cursing, please. I hate it when you do that. You're hardly going to change my mind by using expletives on me.
So what about using my fists on you?
Ha! How typical. Whenever you run out of arguments, you will to violence, also known as dyslexia of the soul.
Let me show you how I spell knuckle sandwich.
Perhaps with an S, as in stepladder.
Ladies, ladies! There are peaceful ways of settling your differences, like a round of mud wrestling or something.
Ah! Rufus! I might have known you were behind this. You really stop at nothing, don't you?
Well, I'm doing it my way.
Your path just leads you from one disaster to the next. Perhaps that is the right path for Spunky Goal, but it is not mine.
It's okay, Rufus. No need for you to help me out. This is just between me and me. You go take care of Cletus. He's the bigger problem now.
Oh, right. Almost forgot about him.
So, where was I?
In a manure pit, judging by the smell.
What? I'll get you for that!
Whoa. I suppose they really should discuss that among themselves. How can you carry on such extended conversations with yourself? I find that a bit disturbing. But back to more pressing issues. I must stop Cletus before he... Huh? Cletus? But... Huh? Where did he go? Now it's my turn. Well then, let's undo the mess that Creepus caused here. That shouldn't be too complicated. After all, he managed to do it. What? What is this now? A countdown? No, 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 no. Stop, 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 stop! That was a close one. But if that was the countdown, then what was Cletus doing here? Something fishy's going on here. Hey! Cletus, what are you doing? Open up, you coward!
Why should I? So that you can go ahead and mess up my plans again, loser?
Well, it looks like I already did. At least you didn't manage to trigger the bomb. So, who's the loser now, huh?
You, of course, as always. You see, I never meant to trigger the bomb.
But I saw you fiddling with...
I was trying to sabotage the explosion, for crying out loud. Ulysses' plan was sheer lunacy. I blocked the suspension clamps. The Organon are not going to detonate the bomb with it like that. There would be little damage to the planet. It would only destroy the bomb tower. And by the time they find the fault, the Council of Elders will be aware of the existence of the Deponians. You should thank me. I saved your people. And you too, alas, for now.
Don't make me laugh. The Deponians mean nothing to you.
Or to you, but at least I'm not afraid of admitting that. All I care about is gold. For some reason, she is hell-bent on giving Deponia a fair chance of survival. And you know me, I would gladly sacrifice the world just to make a lady smile. The Elders will probably blow the place up anyway. I actually even hope so. But by then, it will no longer be my responsibility. And let's be honest, you wouldn't have done more than that for your people, would you? So why would you make me a worse match for gold? And given that, what could possibly prevent me from taking her to Elysium? No cunning plans today? Hey, you moron! What are you doing?
I'm switching the countdown back on. It's a little shorter this time.
Are you out of your mind? Shut that off this instant!
Happy to oblige. Is this the switch? Oopsie! I can be such a klutz sometimes. I wish there was somebody in here who knows his way around this stuff. Too bad you already have to leave.
You rotten chunk of sewer slime! What have you done this time? Let me see. Perhaps I can bypass the controls. You had better pray that this works. What are you doing? Ow! 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 Ow!
Ouch!
Grab the remote!
No! Hey! Got it! Now what?
Press it! Press the remote!
No, you... Flutterbacks? Go for the eyes!
Got it! Mistake! Nice try, dirtball. One could almost admire your persistence. I suppose I should kill you now, but I'm beginning to feel sorry for you. Who knows how I would behave if I'd been born in a landfill, without any hope for a better life, without
only hope. I would love to do you a favor and put an end to your useless existence. You would never give up on your own. Just a little well-aimed kick. Too bad that isn't possible, because you've got something that belongs to me. For the last time, will you give me that accursed remote? I know! You need the ascension codes, don't you? What are you getting at, smartass? You know exactly what I want. This isn't about goal, is it? Quit wasting my time, you freak! Hand me that remote this instant, or we're all going to be blown to Kingdom Come! The bomb is ticking! Oopsie-daisy! No! You crack-brained numbnut! Goal! Oh, that was just... wow! Well done!
Yes, looks like it. I just didn't want to believe it. But you were obviously right about him all along. Why did he do that?
Doesn't matter now. Help me up!
Yes, of course. But first, I need to apologize. I have wronged you. I just thought that... I thought you were lying to me. I should have trusted you from the very beginning, not him. Triggering the bomb sequence behind my back. Unbelievable. I could never be with such a liar. And still, that's what's happened. No? Cletus is the liar, right?
Well...
What is that supposed to mean? Is there something else you want to tell me?
Cletus didn't lie to you.
What are you saying?
He didn't start that sequence. I did.
You? Does that mean Cletus hasn't betrayed me after all? I knocked him down for no good reason.
In a way, yes. But I'm telling you the truth. So that shows I'm the good guy here, right?
No, it only shows that the best possible Rufus is still worse than Cletus.
Goal! Goal! Don't leave me hanging! Goal! Well, Rufus, once again you managed to turn the tide against yourself at the last moment. As I said before, you don't even want to win. At least not by cheating, right? You played pretty well so far. But eventually, the cards must always be laid on the table. I've got 2 queens. And you?
Are we playing rummy now?
Shh! Looks like you screwed up once again, Rufus. Or do you have a trump left up your sleeve that I'm not aware of? Janosch and his resistance fighters will be up here any moment! Those miserable creatures don't make me laugh. I seriously doubt that any of them are still alive. Whoever concocted this attack must be completely retarded. The whole action is so stupid. I can hardly imagine you didn't have something to do with it. Hey, okay, change the subject. Goal won't let that happen. Tell him, Goal.
I'm sorry, Rufus.
Me too.
It must have been very difficult for you to show me your true face.
He did that?
I see now who you are.
Very brave.
But it isn't enough.
Unfortunately.
You've disappointed me once too often.
You heard the girls. Game over. You think this is a game? This is about an entire planet full of innocent people. Oh, that's enough of your pseudo-moral nonsense. For you, this was never about the people. This was about you getting the girl. So, my friend, what is the difference between you and me? Maybe the fact that I'm not an arrogant snot? Precisely. You are the filthy underdog, the outsider from the underclasses. But only as long as you always lose. You can't win without becoming exactly like me. No more than you can live on Elysium without destroying Deponia. There is no scenario in which you win. This isn't the end, you know.
Oh, I see. You're hoping for a third act. The hero dashes onto the runway, knocks on the window of the high boat. There's only one catch, Rufus. You are not a hero. You are a tragic comic clown. And this is not a romantic comedy. This is some sort of self-reflective, independent crap in which there are no answers at the end. No happy ending. Only a good look at an ugly reflection, which then blabs the subtext as well. Chaos cannot win when the goal is order. Something like that.
I've still got the other remote. You're still missing a queen for your full goal.
Oh, never mind that one. You can keep her. The game is over, and the jackpot is enough for me. 2 amazing, gorgeous women. One on the left, one on the right, and me in the middle. Her purest and noblest qualities finally reunited. More than enough gold for a modest man like me. All you have is a stupid cartridge with nothing but goals, mental and childhood troubles. That one is rude, defiant, argumentative, forever spreading chaos.
Just like Rufus.
Exactly. Completely useless.
You do realize you're talking about me, right?
What? At least I'm honest. You like that about me, don't you?
Yes. Yes, you're right, of course.
But it's a piece of yourself, Goal. Without it, you'll never be complete.
So what? We don't give a hoot. I have the better goals and the ascension codes. We should finally crank up the countdown now. It's not like I can switch it off at this point. Thank you, Rufus. But at least the explosion will be limited to the tower itself. Say, thank you, Cletus. Because I'm a gentleman, I shall give you and your rebel buddies enough time to make a hasty retreat. That's what you do best, after all. Farewell, Rufus. You weren't really a worthy opponent, but that probably would have been asking too much.
No! You can't do that! Cletus! Goal belongs together! This is getting a bit exhausting! It's... Great!
They've stopped shooting.
Oh, at last. Do you think we won?
Actually, I'm not sure.
Oof. Ouch.
Rufus! Listen up, everybody! It's Rufus!
Yeehaw.
Janosch? You guys are alive?
Of course we're alive. What did you think?
We need to get out of here as fast as possible. The tower is about to explode.
Then let us gather everyone together as fast as we can.
Don't forget me.
Goal!
Not her again.
Goal! You? But why aren't you with Cletus?
Well, the prospect of going home was really tempting, but I would have missed an important part of myself.
And Cletus?
I locked him out on the gangway. Spunky Goal would surely have found a more dramatic solution, but I found myself cool enough, and Cletus blew a fuse. However, in the light of the impending explosion, he must have decided that one goal was enough for him. Speaking of which, we mustn't waste any time.
But what about you? I mean, what about your third part? Aren't you going to miss Baby Goal as well?
You know, I happened to find this on my way down here.
She is definitely going to change her mind. Just trust me. Ambassador, it is time. The tower has been evacuated. We must leave at once. All right. All right.
By the way, Goal, I knew you'd come back.
Oh, no, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
I can leave again, you know.
But you won't.
August's plan went awry, and end of the story. You have to admit you enjoyed it a bit. And now you saw a reason, dump your egotism, and weigh it against the public benefit. Because close to the bonus, where you need cojones and platypuses and memberships to opposing underground organizations. So to unpack the bag, now it's anyway way too late to sack me. And secondly, where am I gonna stay?
Huzzah!